How's everybody doing today? As you see, I have Clip Studio Paint opened. This means it's digital art time. And what is this? What is the title of the file? What is the title of the stream? Yes, today I will try and fulfill from start to finish one of the designs that I have in mind for a merch. So yeah, so this is what I'll be doing today. If any of you watching are interested in requesting something that would be connected to my channel, to my comics, feel free to write in the chat if you're interested in acquiring it in the future. Right there are icons, and among them is my TeePublic and Redbubble store, which are my print-on-demand stores. I have already a selection of stickers, t-shirts, and art prints in here, but if you want something more that is not there, absolutely feel free to ask and suggest, because for me it's it's only the issue of, oh, I have this art ready, I just need to put it, like, check out all the boxes for putting it out. Check out on which product it will be, fiddling a little bit with designs, show what colors, what will the colors of the t-shirts on them. I have a couple of ideas in here, and I want to present some of them. First off is they are all based mostly on typography with a little bit of graphic elements. So one of these is leaf forward. So yeah, and I plan to have like visuals and colors more associated with my second chance webcomic. Second one, let me put up the second one is Perfection is Boring. Yes, amazing amazement. And yes, each of these font I was hand lettering with the curve tool, and yes, this starts being wonky. All of the fonts being out of, like, each of being from the different, like, font family, some even having, like, the chassesse from the chassesse or the beta letter from Greek alphabet, or chassesse from the German alphabet is here. The ya letter from like Russian and Ukrainian and Belarusian, and possibly Serbian too, is also there, of course, misused, as it's always the case. But yeah, I had this, like, picture in mind, and of course, to add to it being imperfect, each of the letters, I wonder how, maybe I will need to bump it up, because each of the letters is slightly off-white. So I think these are the layers and layers of something that I thought has a meaning, Then there is the one that I am still in the process of converting. It's to convert this picture that was on my one of the subs know best, one of the results from the sub raffle, to turn it into the t-shirt. So it's Nugget, and the newest design that resonates really much with me because it's my favorite sentence. Like, favorite piece of sentence, like life motto, it's this. So it's also very symbolic of like presenting like the physical sphere dying and the and the height of your life, you know, remaining as like this glowy, wonderful, amazing remnants of what was used of this flower. So yeah, so I am thinking to work on this a bit. So what I want to do, I want to have every design on the as a transparent PNG, so that when I either as a transparent PNG or with very light stroke. So when I put it on the print on demand site, they will detect that these elements have no background, so I can choose, for example, many t-shirt colors for each of the designs, because you know, you can do this. So for example, you know, I'm thinking you know, for this one, I'm thinking black, I'm thinking navy, I'm thinking dark gray, maybe just regular gray, maybe purple. I don't know, but these are the designs that I feel the most strongly about right now to put on a merch, and this is also something that is on my bingo card. So, so yeah, let's get going. So this actually I drew on a paper. This is how I operate as of late, which is I usually like sketch or write notes on a paper in my calendar or in a sketchbook. Sometimes I will do line art, and then I do everything else, including coloring digitally. I feel like my handwriting looks much better and much neater when it's not made digitally. So hence why I wrote this. Traditionally, did some transformation, did some reshuffling, and yeah. So let's get to it. So how was everybody's day? This is the regular question. The question all the time, how are you doing today? My day was, oh my god, it was a bit chaotic. Oh my god, at work, I had a bit of fire to put out, which is, you know, fun. It's always fun. but no, really. It's like but it's been fine. All in all, everything ended well, so this is fine. And also, I took day off for tomorrow, so I am up for, you know, for a stream and then a little bit of a gaming session afterwards. So yeah, right now I am tracing over the shape in neutral color that allows me to see well, and then I will clip the layer. I will lock the transparent pixels and clip the upper layer, the layer above to this, so I can color it with any color. So it will allow me to fiddle with colors of each section without touching what I've already drew. This is like a trick that I saw many artists using, and it works for me. It worked for me as well. So yeah. So yeah, and the title, I need to mention the title of the stream because the title is Fine, I Will Draw My Own Merch, and it comes from a meme that I saw that went like, oh my god, there is a meme that goes like, when you are the fan of a really obscure series, and there is this woman who goes like, fine, and with badly like photoshopped artist glove and tablet, and she's like, fine, I will draw my own merch, you know. So yeah, so this is the moment that I am in because hi, hello, I am the series with more following and with fandom so minuscule that I am the usually the sole provider of content. So yeah. Hey, it's me, I'm the problem, it's me. So yeah, so this is what I will be doing today. Hopefully, I'm hoping that maybe there will be. Yeah, I'm hoping for input. If you're up for giving an input. Or having a request. So I also did something really crazy today. I started doing this yesterday, but today I finalized this. So I compiled a big Google Drive file with all my comics pages. Of course, in not in full resolution because I gotta be safe to not give my IP willy-nilly. And I send it to someone for a review. So yeah. So yeah, I am taking a leap of faith. Probably I will be ignored, but the fact that I just did this, it's like, it's like, wow, Nina, you're going places. Places, might mean a lot, but yes, I am going somewhere. And this is a good feeling that you're just moving, that you're going in a direction. Well, I'm feeling positive about this. But yeah, so I did this. I did this more or less crazily enough. Gave the synopsis, gave the links, and everything. So yeah, so we'll see. We will see what the future may come. Maybe one day I will just open my inbox and there will be the response, or I will open the YouTube and open YouTube and see like familiar faces in a thumbnail, and I will be like, I would take such a steep inhale and I would try to calm my mind and then I will put off watching the video for the next like couple days, to be like, okay, because I feel, this is the thing I feel. On one side, I want people to see things, I want people to know about my art, to know about my comics. And on the other side, I'm like so scared that they will, you know, call it like, well, that they will not like it. I feel rejection and I crave attention at the same time, which is not great. Which is not great. Because, you know, sooner or later, someone will be rejected. And I will be rejected, so I need to, you know, learn. But I think all in all, like, you know, some might say that you cannot close yourself in an echo chamber and you need to seek different opinions and different ideas. Of course, there is a nuance for everything, because, for example, I don't want to listen to a person who I don't want to listen or take into consideration a person who is like, I don't know, really bad in the community, or considered a really iffy person, or someone who I really don't want to vibe with, who is not my audience, and just say things in order to, you know, change my art into something that it will never be, because of my own beliefs. Because I do believe that it's really hard to separate the art from the artist. But at the same time, I also do believe that you don't need to be a like murderer or to write about murders or do crimes in order to write, you know, crime stories. Yeah, but a lot of our, of course there is nuance to everything, but I feel that a lot of our own beliefs and biases like shine through our writing, no matter in our art and writing, no matter what we are, no matter how hard we try. It's really rarely that you can do something so devoid of, create something so devoid of yourself. Of course, I'm talking about normal, regular creation, and not whatever tech bros call their creation, call when they create. So yeah. So I did this, and I am frantically checking. Oh my god, this is, you know, this is not a healthy mechanism, but this is something I catch myself doing, is that whenever I post something or send something really risky, I cannot not check for the updates from that person. So I'm refreshing my mail, thinking, oh my god, what if they respond via mail that, oh, you know, this won't work, or something like that, or you know, tweet me or something. This is what I'm doing. Like, this is not healthy, but this is what I'm doing. And at the same time, and when I see the response, I am putting off actually reading it, even though I was frantically waiting for it. But yeah, but I am really hopeful and looking forward for a couple upcoming months, because oh my god, there are lots of artists that are scheduling concerts in Poland and in neighboring countries, that I am really looking forward to seeing this, because you may or may not know, I am low-key, kind of more low-key interested in K-pop. Very low-key, like I'm not hardcore fan, I just think the music is neat, you know, I like the visuals of the cinematography and visuals of the music videos. This is like, for me, it's like an absolutely different level of you know, media production than from what I usually saw, what I was usually seeing from you know, Western artists, whether from my country or from you know, Western Europe, from US, Canada, you know. Yeah, it was such a different, like absolutely mind-blowing, for me, mind-blowing like level of media production, and also like a whole new world of sound. So yeah, I got kind of hooked, not to the level of, you know, buying every album, but I do have my favorite bands that I would absolutely love to go and see live again when they will have another tour. Maybe they will have a tour like sometime in the autumn, or maybe next year when they will put up some new material, you know. But yeah, but my sister keeps tabs on it, and she just, like, it was like week by week she told me, sis, yes, who's freaking coming to Poland? And yeah, so turns out there are already like lots of artists that are like already like coming in February, March, or like there are rumors that there will be the Europe tour of some other artists later in the year. Usually concerts happen either at the very beginning. Here in Europe, the K-pop concerts usually very beginning of the year, because when I was on a Day 6 concert, it was in January. When I saw Dreamcatcher, it was last year, I think November. Yeah, I think November. And yeah, and they were in Dreamcatcher were like for a couple of times in Poland. I think their next concert, which will be also in like the next concert in Poland, which will also be like in February. So again, like kind of wintry months. And their last concert before the concert I was going to, was also in November. So it's like kind of fits that it's like in wintry months. Of course, big festivals, all those like mega festivals with where you cram 9 freaking artists into 3 hours, so everybody just sings 3 songs and goes away. These happen around summer, or like the K-pop Flex happened in July. Yeah, and K-pop Nation that I also went on was in September. So yeah, so this happened around the summertime, and around, and I think around, around fall, the Europe tour usually starts, and Poland is around somewhere at the end of the tour. So it's again starting in fall and ending around Poland, being in Poland around winter. But yeah, what I'm saying is that there are exciting things to look forward to this year. Yeah. Okay, on separate layer, let me put some guidelines so I can write the letters in here all nice and absolutely not crooked. So yeah, let me get, I will go with this color. I don't know if it's you, but I like dark t-shirts, so I am leaning, after this base color, I am leaning, okay, let me quickly just write the letters so I can show what I am talking about. So yeah, so I am thinking for the letters, oh my god, wrong tool. For the letters, white. In here, white. Maybe slightly off-white. Maybe a little bit of, not this color. Even lighter. I need even lighter pink. Oh. Very, even lighter. Oh. Like this. Yeah, very, very faint pink. For this, like here. Dark, almost like rotten green, like that, and black background, very dark background. Oh, like that. Plus, I want to give slight glowing effects, very slight glowing effects in here. Like this is just the gist, okay? Maybe slight. Oh. A little bit of line art, but basically like this. So imagine this color being like dark gray, maybe lighter gray. Oops. Control Z. No, I want it to be on editing layer. Okay, lighter gray, not that much, but imagine like navy blue, like really dark colors. But yeah, dark gray and black I think would work the best. But yeah, but this is like the idea. The concept. The proof of concept for that. Or maybe, let me turn off the guideline and I will just use the transform tool for the letters. I think it will work a little bit better. And yes, I am using a slightly textured brush because I like this brush. It's like, I feel strange drawing. It's too smooth for me drawing with the regular G pen, so I have the modified. I use either the real G pen or like a modified version of G pen. Maybe I should use the calligraphy pen. How this will... Okay, I think I am onto something. Oh, this feels nice. This feels nice. Okay, let me actually, because I know I might get overboard, let me draw each of the lines in that sentence on a separate layer. Oh, this is a nice brush. This is a really nice brush. Oh my god, where were you all my life? Well, you were hidden probably there, somewhere at the bottom of the list, but oh my god. This is a really nice brush. Oh. Amazing. 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 Show stopping. Never done before. Oh my god. So good. I actually wanted to have to do a slightly different, still a digital stream, but slightly different stream, where I would have the where I would be studying the background and have an study of urban background in fact. So I imagine how good this brush right now would be for studying graffiti or something like this, you know. I think this might work really well for this brush, might work really well for trying to grasp graffiti, especially stylized graffiti where one of the sides is, you know, thicker, like that. Oh my god, this is such a nice brush. Okay, so let me get my ruler back and rearrange. So ruler and also edit transform, mesh transform, because some of the elements are, you know, I am not perfect, okay? As I said, as I've shown on on one of the t-shirt designs, like, I am not perfect, my lettering is not perfect, so yeah, so I need a little bit of guidelines and a little bit of transform magic. So yeah. Here I think I will have each of the words separately right now. So for example, I will extract these L's a little bit, move these L's a little bit up, and make them a little bit more parallel. Let me see how it looks with the knot. I think no, cancel, because in order to use mesh transform you can't use the regular transform tool. So yeah, need to skew them so the angle of the T and L's would be similar, at least a bit. Okay. Let me turn this off for a moment. Although I really like the skewed O. So let me actually keep the skewed O and try to select the F in order to move it a little bit. Like that. So let me actually make this A skewed. Is it skewed in the same way as O? Of course, if I would really pay attention to having all the angles right, I would probably just copy and paste this perfect O and just add the other like embellishments, like this little line for A, this longer line for D, or something like that. You know. Now I like this cute E, but M is really crooked. So let me use free transform and try to straighten it a bit. The E is fine. It needs to be a little bit lower so it sits on a line. Now the shaw. Like, oh, look how far I moved from the line. Also, yes, I write S like this. This is the only way I learned how to, not the only way, but the easiest way for me to write S's. I only learned how to write in cursive at school. Like, we don't write in script. Wait, I will probably need to treat each glyph separately. For example, the SH in here. They are transform, mesh transform. And now I need to bring this bit down. And this bit up. Okay. Now A. Let me open this up because I want this. You know what? Let's do this. Let's actually pay some attention. Let me copy this A, move it in here. And replace. And maybe probably I should do the same with the else. Actually. Okay. Actually. Okay, beautiful. I know the spacing of the letters. No, not the spacing of the letters. The position of the words is bad because right now the F and L's just merge together. It's okay. This is why I did everything on a separate layer, so I can, you know, move them around. For example, right here, to have show somewhere else, but I will reposition everything because it needs to be in a good relation to the graphic. I will reposition everything later. I need to make die first. Yeah, I think I and E, let's position them on their own. The E should be a bit bigger, but the I should be a bit smaller. So yeah, so there is the bottom of the I will touch the guideline and the top of the I will just go over the guideline at this similar level as this E is like peeking through. So yeah, I will touch it up later. Yeah, I will probably steal the A from here. Steal the A from here and okay. Okay. Beautiful. Now let's do a little bit of cleanup. Just a little bit. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. Let me just touch it up a little bit. just touch some things up. Where there is, oh, as you see here, where there is, for example, like a very like kind of wonky transition from one letter to another. For example, okay, now where's the shawl? Shawl is here, okay. Here it's fine. Okay, wonderful. Now to get everything. And now rearrange. So I want to keep knot and even make it slightly bigger because I want the knot and shawl die to be like the biggest letters, the most. To be the most highlighted letters, like not everything shall die, you know, with that accent. I think it looks good right now, so I'm locking it up, but by merging these layers together, I will also merge this in here. So yeah, let me get what is going on here. Okay, yeet, 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 yeet. Get me some base color so I can see what I'm doing, and yeah, let's try and color this stuff. Use the colors I planned. So I want in this design to be to have a bit to have a bit more simple design. Not go too crazy with shading, not go too crazy with coloring, to have kind of flat, but also not quite flat. So yeah, and this I will color in my signature. Okay, and the letters will be in white as well. Oh my god, I am kind of happy with how it looks like. It kind of looks nice, don't you think? Okay. So now on this layer I wanted to add just a smidge of a little bit of line art, but on multiply, and preferably I use a pencil for that. Multiply 75%. Okay, this is way too thick of a pencil. I think I think I used this one. To show the slight overlap of some of the elements, maybe a little bit of just, to not go full shading, but also to not leave things too flat. I think this will look nice. Yeah, gives a bit of interest, even if ever so slightly, even if it's like very minuscule. Okay, now let me duplicate this layer and filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Yes, but let's have this blur in cream. Yes, and now let's see how it will work. But this was my okay, you know what? I think there was, wait, filter blur, Gaussian blur. I think there was something nice about yeah, about having this light stroke. I don't know, kind of made these rows pop out more. I'm looking at the thumbnail right now in the upper right corner, how it looks like. Right now, let me... So this will be the stroke for these rows. Maybe I will make it... I wonder how it will look when it will be black. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Let me tell you. I am not sure about the glow behind the letters right now. So let me eat this out. And let's make, maybe let's try and make this black. Or at least put it on multiply layer. Here, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Blur the heck out of it. And make it black. Let me get to the soft light. No, soft light, not like that, but I will make this a little bit softer. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I may wait. Duplicate layer. No, not this layer. Let me actually get the lettering again. Duplicate it here. Color it in this color and put it somewhere. What about a slight shadow underneath? Right now I duplicated the layer of the lettering and put it underneath the lettering. I mean, it sure helps the letters pop out a bit more. Let me give this a little bit of stroke. But I feel that if I do this for as much for the letters, I should do the same for the flowers. So maybe instead of this, no, there's already, okay, wait, let me duplicate this layer again. No, let me make this, merge this. Okay, I made the effect of I made this stroke effect behind the letters a little bit more visible, so it will match what I have behind this flower. Maybe wait. It's on normal and not on glow. Okay. Now it should be on glowing. Yeah. What I wanted to do, I was thinking if maybe I will add a little bit of shadow underneath here. But I don't know, since there is like maybe a very slight shadow, only to mark the space. And if I am already at it, let me okay, just a smidge of shading. Just a smidge of shading. It's still more on the graphic side. More on a graphic side of my art, but it looks good. It looks neat. And if I want to make it a little bit wider, I can just, change the size of this canvas and everything will be fine. So yeah, wait, let me actually, I will also see how it looks on a t-shirt when I export it. No, first, let me export it without all of this. So, export as PNG. No, wait, not yet. Now it's on a transparent. Export as PNG. I will see how it looks like in here. So this one will be, let's put it in 2024. It will be t-shirt designs and it will be one. I save it. Yes. And also let me save the whole. Not in this folder. In this folder, yes. Yeah. Okay. This actually, I am kind of happy. I am happy. I came up with this idea, whip it out on a paper, and did this on stream in around an hour, which is great. It's a good thing. Okay, let me go with this one right now. So I need which is the color? So this is a little bit more, well, it's both not complicated and also a bit more complicated, this design. Not complicated because I have already, I have drawn everything already, you know. Let me create a new folder. This will be the nugget folder. Let's move everything regarding this folder into here. This will be the Mm. This should be on a different blending mode, yes. Okay. So now I can move everything like so. Like so. Okay. So now question. Because I hinted before that I want to make it into a t-shirt. And I know Sheridan was hyped about that. I will be hyped too. Like if nobody will buy this t-shirt, I will be I will if there will be no clients for this t-shirt, I will be dead. Because I will be the client, okay? So if there are no clients, that I'm dead. Yeah, but I want nugget, and I don't know if I want to have nugget in the middle or on a side, because right now I fear that nugget will be too low. Or I was also thinking, okay, nugget in the middle, okay, and to have the lettering, okay, the lettering to be on both sides. So let me show this. Duplicate the layer. But I fear it will be a case of, don't that open inside, if I make it like, if I make it like this, so it will be, yeah, because some people might read it as keep light your own, which makes sense if Master Yoda would freaking say it, but normal people don't say it like this. So yeah, so I'm not sure. Because on the original art, Nugget was underneath. I can quickly show the original art. Where this is coming from. It was in which folder? Okay, it's in this folder. Bam! Okay, so this is the OG art. And now I worry that it might be just too wide. Oops, wrong tab. So maybe I am thinking to make it, to have the lettering here. Oops, not. To have the lettering here. And Nugget skewed in here, in here. So it will be pretty much, it will be a bit repetitive, to be honest. That there will be, or maybe to put it like this and use these like stars around, because there are stars, of course there are stars. Put these stars around when needed, so this will be a bit more vertical design. I know it will be a bit repetitive that, oh, the lettering is on the left and the art is on the right, but I don't know, it looks good. It looks nice right now. So yeah, I might use this. So let me make Nugget bigger. This is the first thing I want to do, to make Nugget bigger. Yes. We need to show who is the star here, okay? And I really like to have this t-shirt in this exact color, this like desaturated dark navy blue. Or how I say it, this is the color of the Never Too Late chapter covers. But this is a very nice color, and it works nice for t-shirt. It's very similar to that in color, well, not in hue, because this one is a little bit more greenish in hue, but in brightness and saturation, it's really similar to this color, and you know, it looks good. So yeah. Let me actually have that, yeah. This goes yeet, and I think, since I discovered this wonderful brush, that I will redo the lettering in here. I mean, I will still try to keep the style of the letters by, you know, still having more you know, more extreme loop-de-loops everywhere, and don't tell me that this doesn't look better than this. So yeah. Also, one thing I want to try during these digital streams, and I will check if my computer will handle this. I want to learn 3D modeling. I have done this only a couple of times in my life. I was 3D modeling my apartment block. And you know, applying textures and stuff, but I want to do something more complex. I want to learn to do something more complex because I think it will help me in the future. But at the same time, I think I've already have so many hobbies and passions that I need to choose. You know, that girl, you wanted to learn how to sculpt and how to, you know, you wrote on a bingo card to customize a figurine, you know, stuff like that. And this will involve a lot of sculpting as well, because I want to sculpt the heads, starting with heads of my characters, so I can import them to Clip Studio Paint and rotate wherever, however I want, because, you know, right now I am not very confident about drawing heads at different angles, even though I know the principles and I've done it a couple of times, but I always relied on templates I did before. So I want to learn something new, you know? And so this might be interesting. I think this brush has a different, let me check. I think, wait, what is the stabilization on this brush? It's at 6, and on G-Pen it's at 13. What And my line art pen is at 20, so I have no idea what makes this brush go so smooth, because when I try to do the same thing with my G pen, it looks kinda with the regular G pen, not with my modified G pen, because my modified G pen is a little bit more textured, and when I want texture, and I usually do, I can do this, but yeah. Okay, don't tell me that this lettering is not looking better. I will, however, on a new layer, bring out the guides, because yes, I realized that my letters, when I write, I just keep going up, without the guidelines. So yeah, let me rectify this. I see that I drew the letters of the keep word smaller than in the other word, so I will also change that. Yeah. Okay, let me stretch. My bot reminded me to stretch, so I get to do it once in a while. I definitely don't stretch enough sometimes, but it's mostly after my hand hurts only when I write. I have, and it's good that it hurts. It doesn't hurt when I draw. It only hurts when I write for very fast and for an extensive amount of time. Last time my hand hurt me after when I was writing was when I was in college, and I had a professor who also wrote really fast, but also absolutely in a way that you cannot decipher. And he was doing this really fast, in a really messy way, but at the same time he was vocalizing everything that he was writing. So we figured that, in order to keep up with the notes, and there were a lot of notes because this was calculus, this was math, this was calculus and algebra, you had to write really fast and write a lot. And this is the last time that my hand was hurting when I was writing. The other time where my hand, but mostly my arm, hurts when I draw is when I use a lot of this motion, usually when I use colored pencils and I have a big area to cover, or a pencil and I have big area to cover. I use this motion, and after a while this part of my arm hurts, so I need to take breaks, and I know this is bad. But thankfully I don't do it often, I don't draw that extensively with my tablet to the point of my hands hurting. I don't do this. I do take breaks. I, in fact, don't draw that often. Usually, because of my job, I usually, draw in the evenings, in the afternoons, after I'm done with chores, after I'm done with, just being a regular high functioning adult. So yeah, this is when I have time to draw. My hands usually hurts me the most after an extensive mouse use. Like it hands in this like mid palm. So unfortunately at work sometimes I do have to use, like, I operate computer at work, well, as it's usual in the current given the current situation and technology and stuff. I operate the computer at work. Whoa, such a big deal. But no, in Polish law actually, and I think it should be generally, I think, that use of a computer over 4 hours a day is one of the dangerous and health damaging factors for which you need to be, periodically tested your sight, especially with your sight. So yeah, that's that. But nobody tests my hands, and I noticed that when I use mouse too long, when I have a very long, like maybe I have a gaming session, that I feel after like long while that I start feeling cramps, and then it kind of hurts for me to squeeze my, squeeze and get my fingers together, like this part of hand hurts. So yeah, so please stretch, take breaks, and keep everything what I said right now in mind, because this is important, because you have only, right now, we only have one body. So, we gotta take care of it. But I remember this, and I find it funny because there was a time in my life, I got my first graphic tablet when I was 8, and I got so much used to it that I found it so uncomfortable and clunky to use mouse. So I use tablet for regular use, for browsing the internet when I, got my internet time with the modem, or when I played Sims. I literally built houses using graphic tablet, because for me it was, I was more, I felt like I could move with a greater detail, and operating with a mouse felt really clunky after some time for me. So it was like, I played freaking solitaire with a graphic tablet. It was dressing virtual dolls, on Flash games or the Doll Palace or whatever, with the tablet. Using tablet as the mouse, which right now, I don't know, after some time, I stopped drawing at all, like digitally, and well, traditionally I drew from time to time, but not as often, right, as you know, in the past couple of years. But yeah, in this during this time, I got used to operating mouse like a normal person. I'm joking. I'm joking. You do you. You do you, boo. But yeah, it was. Right now, I find it funny that, you know, that I wanted to do everything with a tablet. And I didn't care because I right now think that, oh my god, if you use your tablet or as a mouse, wouldn't this damage your knees because or your screen because you're pretty much doing da-da, 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 da-da. The double click was kind of tricky, but it was manageable. But yeah, when you're doing this motion or when you're pressing, like, well, granted, back in 2002, tablets, the sensitivity of the tablet wasn't great, so it was pretty much like zero sensitivity and max sensitivity. So yeah, but you might think that, you know, it would damage your tablet or the surface of the tablet or your nibs. Well, this tablet, I believe, had no replacement nibs because nobody in 2002 probably thought about this, you know. So yeah. So a little sneak peek in my youth. And yeah, of course, back in 2002, you know, the only tablets you had were, you know, digital tablets without screen. It was normal. It were the only tablets you had on the market, you know. So I grew up using only screenless tablets, and this is also part of why I still use a screenless tablet to this day, and just, you know, look at the display while doing everything. I was using this since 2002, like this kind of device from 2002, so it feels, I got so much used to this that, well, I haven't tried the screen tablets, but I got so much used to the screenless tablets that when I was buying this tablet in 2019, I actually decided to search for the screenless tablets because I know what I'm buying and I know and I know that I can, you know, draw and produce like art, create art, and, you know, use these properly, so it gives me, you know, it gives me a good results, the results that I, you know, expect, and yeah, the results that I can expect. And also it opened, like, you know, when I was looking into tablets back in 2019, I realized what a world, what an opportunity it opened for me, because screenless tablets are much cheaper. And this might or might be not the one of the leading factors in me making any decisions. But yeah. And by the time when I was buying this tablet, like right now I'm using Huion Q11K, I think. For Polish people, this name sounds like blasphemy. Yes, my dad is even... Tego się śmiałeś, tak? Za to? He probably laughed at something else. But yeah, so for Polish people it sounds like you try to curse. But no, this is the legit name. I'm probably mispronouncing it. But okay. But yeah, I got so used to just using a screenless tablet that I don't think I will. Right now, I don't want to try the screen tablets. I know people who use them, and it is currently the industry standard. I don't care. It's cheaper and works best for like the geriatric millennial like me. So yeah. Okay, which one is the good star? Why do I have 3 layers with the same thing? You know what? I will... no. I will merge these layers together. Is there... Okay, there was even a little... No, it will... I am eating this out. Okay, duplicate the layer, move down, color it with black. And I think I will blur it a bit. And I will duplicate this layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Put it down and put it on add. Okay, beautiful. It's another design done! Yay! Well, granted, this one was faster because I had most of the elements already ready. So yeah, let me export this as a PNG, t-shirt design 02. Yeah, I saw like, I already, instead of 1, 2, 3, I typed 01, 02 because I thought I would make more than more than 9 t-shirts. I don't know. Keep your light on. Okay. So we have 2 designs, this one and this one. Let's go for this one and try to improve upon it. So one thing let me make this. One thing I think can be improved right now. Yeah, right now this is the layer with that is just white. You know, slightly off white. This is the layer with some more of white color, so you can, I don't know if you can see a little bit of cream, teal, pink in here. But I wonder, that's a pretty layer. Right now, the way I put it right now, with a bit more saturated version of these colors, it looks kind of like it was written with the with a chalk on a blackboard. Don't you think? Also, I think that maybe let's try and move these stars slightly away from the letters. This one can be in the, can be here. Okay, maybe merge these two together. I wonder, what can I do to make these go hard, even harder? To make this go even harder. Okay, I made this the color slightly desaturated. Let me think what I can do more. I know the design is a bit flat. What if I apply some texture? Can I? What if I apply some texture? Let me go to my folder. Resources. Textures, okay. wait, delete mask, unclip, selection from layer, yes. Not a selection like this, no. Might work, but no, I need to think of something different. Because I like the base color. And I think it would work with, again, with darker colors. Not necessarily this one. Oh wait, let's make a bit of rasterize. Put on stroke. Oops. Does this layer have does this layer have anything? No. So it goes. Okay, I think stroke might help, but also let me duplicate this layer again and add the watercolor edge. Did this change anything? No. So let me. I wonder how it will work if I duplicate this layer and move it. I think I am onto something, and I think this neutral gray looks the best right now. Without this stroke, yeah. Okay. Let's log this in. Export. Oh my god, I am on a roll. This is the first design I'm exporting. Action is boring. So, okay, then I am almost finished with the 4 designs I have. This is the last one, and it's based, like, I want with the color scheme to keep it within this is the cover art for my first comic, and I want to have the color scheme very similar to this one, so yeah. So yeah, let's try it again. Lettering. the calligraphy brush that is my... Ooh, it's surely becoming my favorite. Oh, and this is fancy F. Look at this. Of course. What did I tell you before? That my lettering goes only up when I write. I think this design is the weakest out of them all, but I still, wanted to at least draw it to get it out of my system. You know how it is. You need to draw something, put something down on paper, write something down in order for you to stop thinking about it. So okay, let me select this, edit, transform, mesh transform. Edit, transform, mesh transform. I am not sure, maybe there is a way, but I haven't found it yet, to set up a shortcut for mesh transform. Because for regular transform I have Ctrl T, but for mesh transform I have nothing. So yeah. Oh, I am so happy to have a free day. day off tomorrow. Of course, it would mean that and it's all because, you know, I was about to have a visit by a doctor, a visit that, oh my god, sometimes I hate my free healthcare. Sometimes I really hate my free healthcare because I was waiting for this visit, no joke, since December of the last year. No joke, I was waiting 13 months for a visit at the doctor, only to learn earlier this week that, oh, you know, the doctor wouldn't be there, you know, wouldn't be there for the visit. She has a day off. I took the day off specifically to see her because I couldn't get any other time other than in the middle of the freaking day. So yeah, so I took a day off to go visit her, and on Monday I hear that, oh yeah, your visit was cancelled. Do you want to reschedule? And I'm like, yes, I want to reschedule, and please, I was thinking, please don't make me reschedule for the next freaking year, because yeah, if they would reschedule for the next year for me, I would just probably say, screw it, I am going to cheap out, you know, yeah, to absolutely cheap out and go to the private healthcare provider for that. Cheap out from my own money, of course. So yeah, so I wasn't happy. I was not happy at all. Yeah. But fortunately, they rescheduled it for the next month, thankfully, because if it would be February 2025, I would absolutely flip. I absolutely would. So yeah, so thankfully it's not the next year, but either way, I already had to write in advance that I won't be there, and it was already accepted by my boss, so I thought, okay, I won't be meddling with my HR and say, you know what, I actually don't want that day off. I thought, okay, I will make myself a little bit longer weekend, and it will be great. I actually need to do some things around the house. I already planned to help my dad with the Christmas tree, because I still have Christmas tree on. So yeah, so we arranged that, you know, that we will do this tomorrow. So yeah, nothing will be. This is a win-win situation. I think me and especially when my colleagues will need a break a slight break from the chaos that was, slight chaos that was today at work. Oh my god, Nina. This is a perfectly drawn starlet. No, it's not. My god, did I forget how to do this, or am I just so bad at drawing symmetrical things by hand? Should I just, you know, I have this thing. I think I should just trace over what I've already done and not be mad about this. Oops, wait, I did not want it. I did not want to do this. Oh my god, I just got an idea. Because I mentioned how I wanted to do learn 3D modeling, right? So I just unlocked an idea of mine. And if I learn 3D modeling, and if I would be able to print something with translucent resin, or even not, if I would be able to print something, make a silicone mold out of it, test it in translucent resin, I might make something that I mentioned. I hinted it once when I was hinting some merch ideas, and if the budget and obscurity of it won't be a problem, then I want to make myself a big spark like this that would light up. You know, because this is like right now it is like part of my branding, and also it's a big like symbol of in my comics. So yeah. This would be, you know, kinda metal. But okay, I will draw this last one star in here, and I will start to wrap the stream because I see that it's already 7 past 10 p.m. in my Central European summertime. No, winter time, I'm sorry. Oh my god, we will switch to summertime really soon, at the end of the March. Wait, will there be... Wait. Because I switch to the... Oh my god. We will switch to the summertime in Easter. Because Easter right now is at the last weekend of March, and last weekend of March is also the daylight saving time, when we switch from winter to summertime. Yeah. You know what? this one. Why work harder? You know? Now I will, move and rearrange them. I want the big one in here. Yes, stream elements, it's time to drink, and it's time to end the stream as well. So yeah. So I will add some glowing effects to the stars, and that will be also this one. Oh my god, this will be also this one design done. So I actually don't have any more designs thought out. So yeah, let me get a soft light. Where's my soft light? Why are you so weak? Cannot be. I need to build up the soft light. And also blur it again. Make it cream. Apply the layer, make color. Okay. Good. Okay, so this goes it, this goes it. Yeah. I have finished another design, so let me export this. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting doing all 4 of them this stream. Like finalizing them, actually. Which is, my god, it feels great to be productive. But yeah, with that, I will finish the stream right here. So thank you for coming, thank you for chatting, watching, lurking, and spending some time with me. Next stream on Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday of the month, which means it's sub raffle. Subs know best, my monthly sub raffle. So if you're a subscriber, hop in and order me around. And then stream after that. So 1st February stream, which is the first Thursday of the month. I believe it's a traditional art stream. So yeah, I will figure something out. See what I'm supposed to do. But other than that, thank you all so much for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye.